Welcome back, dear viewers. And in this segment of our program, Cairo Local Time, we will talk about International Women's Day, which is celebrated every year on the 8th of March. The United Nations celebrates this year under the theme of Gender Equality Today for a Sustainable Tomorrow, recognizing the various contributions of women and girls around the world. And to shed more light on the importance of this day, we are joined over the phone by Dr. Nevine Nakhla, business consultant. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. How's everything?
Great, Dr. Nevine. As I've just mentioned, that the whole world is celebrating this week International Women's Day, and it was celebrated on the 8th of March under the theme of Gender Equality Today for Sustainable Tomorrow. How do you read this theme?
First of all, happy anniversary for all women around Egypt and around the world. As you can see around the world, women are breaking the glass ceiling, especially in Egypt, with all the help and assistance and vision of His Excellency, our beloved President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. On all levels, legal, health, political, economical, entrepreneurship, small and medium enterprises, educational, on all levels and in all industries. You can see that all clusters also of women, they have a share of empowerment and a share of goodwill and vision to be empowered. In Egypt, His Excellency asked from the National Council for Women to put the Strategy for Women Empowerment 2030 as a document for years to come for the sustainability and the equality of jobs and assured job opportunities for women in all industries. Also, if you want to shed light on our new project, which is the national project for the Egyptian families development, which took place last few weeks. It's mainly the national project for Egyptian families development. Mainly is concentrating on women and on the assistance of women all over Egypt, especially in the less fortunate areas or the needy areas, to improve the quality of life of the citizens and the families in general, and also the characteristics of the population is one of the country's strengths. If you wanna look at what the women of Egypt represent, of course, we know that Egyptian women are 50% of the population, with around 52% educated university graduates are women. Also, 69% of women of Egypt benefited from the small enterprise loans, and 30% of women investors in the stock exchange. And what else? I think 44.5% working in the governmental agencies, and 51% benefited from the microfinance loans.
Yes, Dr. Nevine. Also, it is worth mentioning that Egypt's National Council for Women voiced appreciation for the decision to allow 98 female judges to assume their judicial work. And how do you see this decision?
Very important, and we are very proud of them. Women of Egypt, as we were saying, politically, they are very much empowered. And also, don't forget the appointment of 6 women judges as deputy to the president of the Egyptian State Lawsuits Authority, and also 430 judges and executive women leadership programs to build capacity of 130 governmental employees also took place. A lot is taking place in Egypt to assure the empowerment of women and the breaking the glass ceiling and the equality, gender equality of women.
Yes. Also, if we talk about Decent Life Initiative and to what extent it is also targeting women in rural areas and aims at improving their skills.
Yes, exactly. Decent Life Presidential Initiative is the national project for the development of the Egyptian countryside.
Yes.
It's a multi-dimension and integrated initiative. Also, if you want to talk about the Decent Life, aims to improve the living conditions and daily life of women and Egyptian citizens, unify the state institutions and private sector and civil society to work together.
Yes.
Also, Decent Life is very important for the integrated packages of services, health, social, living conditions for women in rural areas and especially in Upper Egypt.
Yes.
And don't forget also the female with disabilities and all the work and all the initiatives done for them to support their employment and support they live the decent life.
Yes.
A Decent Life Initiative is not only about infrastructure or medical services or educational services. It's also about economic empowerment and training and awareness to women MSMEs to help them. Yeah.
Yes. So finally, I'd like to thank you, Dr. Nevine Nakhla, business consultant. Thank you for being with us and happy Women's Day. And your viewers, short break and we'll be back, so stay tuned.